how we do it. It's the moment of truth, the relationship truth, brought to you by the Kennytalk Experience. I am the one and only Kennytalk, Birmingham's own Kennytalk. But wherever you are, wherever you be, if you are in need, then I'm here for you. I belong to you. And I'm just keeping it real. That's how I'm going to start it off today, everybody. Welcome to another great shoot of what I like to call the moment of truth, where I take up a relationship truth, where I take up just a moment of your time, right, to kind of chat to you about some things that I like to get off my chest that engages the world. That's what I want to do. I want to engage the world, and then I want to change the world, right? I want people to look at things slightly different because there's a big need for it. So today's show is going to kind of be a follow-up from last week's show, right? You guys went in and you checked it out, and it was about what you expect and what you deserve. What you expect and what you deserve. And a lot of us feel like we're not getting what we deserve in relationships. And when I probed, guess what I found out? And one of the biggest things, we found out that it was one of the biggest things that people felt like the reason what made people feel that way is because of people not being honest with each other. People not being honest with each other. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to bring to you today the show called The Liar. You're a liar, right? You're lying, right? Okay, but guess what? That's kind of how we look at it. So I thought it was best that I kind of break down. I want to tell you what's right, and I want to give you what's real. What's real and what's right. What's right and what's real, okay? And we're going to talk about the liar today. Now, before we do get in, we're going to break down what's right about. Well, I don't mean what's right in the sense of why it's right, but I'm saying, but the way you're thinking at this point, you know, the way you feel about the liar, a lot of it is absolutely correct. And that's what I mean when I say what's right about it. What's real about it, it's going to be something that might fly off your head. You probably haven't looked at it that way. It may sting a little because guess what? It's about change. It's about growth. And that's what the moment of relationship truth is about. So we're going to jump right in right now. Okay, right now, I'm going to call out a couple of things that you told me. Because you reached out to me on social media when I reached out to you, and this is what you told me the liar was, right? A liar was deceitful, right? A liar damaged relationships. A liar destroys commitments. I wish I had some thunder and some rain right now. A liar paints a picture that you really want to see, right? A liar gets you to let your guard down. They're really good at doing that. They're evil, mean-spirited, selfish, right? It makes no sense to tell a lie is what somebody told me. You should be able to keep it real with the person that you say you're involved with or that you love, right? You should be able to do that. What else they told me? A liar is really, really good at painting a picture that make you feel that they're telling the truth, make you want to believe that they're telling the truth, and also can make you hope that what they're telling you will soon come true. People say that they're real good at it, right? So that's how it is. And I told everybody in this show, that's going to be I'm going to reveal some of the stuff, what I just did, some of the stuff that you told me, right? But now we're going to kind of go into a little bit, before we get into what's real, we're going to talk about the reason why people lie, right? And we're going to also talk about the mere definition of it, right? The mere definition of the liar, it has us bogged down and caught up in the frustrations. And what it does is it tears our perception down of what a liar is, right? And it also kind of keeps a chokehold on you to where you can't get over something. When somebody lies to you, you can't take it. It's the unforgivable, right? It's the deal breaker, right? I can't stand it. I be want to kill or strangle and fight and bite and spit and whatever. This liar, right? And I feel like that's got to change. I ain't trying to say that we need to accept it, but I think we need to look at it slightly different. Okay, so our definition of what a liar is, right? Number one, we categorize it. You got some people that will accept certain lies that they find out about from this person that they won't accept if they would have found out or got it from that person. Or I'm with this person at this particular point, and I might tell a lie, and she may say, you know what, whatever. But with the next person, it'll be a big deal breaker. She'll break up with me and be like, you know what, that's it, because I can't stand no lie or blah, 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 right? So we have to understand that what you accept as a lie, or when people tell you lies, because you know we all lie in relationship, when you categorize them, they're different from what somebody else might actually consider a deal breaker or their perception of what's bad, right? Also, when a lie is told and it crushes us, right, when we find out, we actually believe that we don't have any accountability in it. Like, it didn't have nothing to do with me. You said it, I believed it, and whatever. You hurt me when I found out it was something different. So I said to myself, it's time for us to jump into what's real about it. Okay, here's the real part about a liar. A liar is a weakling. They're fearful. They're afraid. They're afraid of your reactions and what you might think of the experience that they provide you in a relationship. Okay? When it comes to being a liar will do whatever it takes to protect your perception, right? A liar really cares about your feelings. Right now. I'm going to say that again. Right now, a liar really cares about your feelings. Right now. That's the most important thing to a liar, is your feelings right now. They never think about what it's going to be like down the line when you find out. They'll deal with that when it comes, but boy, they'll have another lie ready for you, right? Right? Okay. They're great at they're great at creating an environment of trust really early. And that's all it takes to get into a relationship nowadays, is to create an environment of trust for a short period of time to get you to commit to me. It's really easy. All right. This makes them, the liar, really good at getting in relationships. Liars are always in a relationship. A liar is. So that says a lot about the people that allow them into the relationships, okay? A liar will be whoever you need them to be to make you feel safe, protected, loved, and comfortable, right? A consistent lie becomes the truth, right? That holds many relationships together. A lot of us allow our relationships, or the people in the we're in relationships with, to believe we're good at keeping up something that's really not true, something that's not us, and it'll turn into a relationship. But we'll just keep going. So that's why my book, The Truth That Tears Us Apart, The Lies That Keep Us Together, we talk about lies are not what break people up. It's finding out the truth. I found out the truth about you. And this kind of goes into what I was talking about when I said, man, if you got a person, or if you with a person that feel they cannot truly be themselves, they cannot express who they are and still be with you. If they really want to be with you, they're going to lie to you because they feel like they can't be who they really are. Because the loving relationship, or your definition of what a loving relationship is, it actually don't coincide with who the person they are. But they still want to be in a loving relationship with you. So guess what? They will lie. So that's going to be pretty much what's real about the situation. We have to make people feel comfortable being who they truly are. That's the only way you can get them to be real with you, right? Another thing, if you got a person that's afraid to keep it real with you, then you got to turn the mirror to yourself, to ask yourself, why are people afraid to keep it real with me, right? Why? And I got to work on that. We set the environment for people to lie to us, and this is how we do it. I'm finna tell you right now. You heard it first on The Moment of Truth. You set the environment for people to lie to you when you're dating and you have high expectations of what it takes to be with you. When you start talking about the expectations that it takes to be with you, guess what's about to happen? Two things are about to happen. Because you're going to be breeding a relationship. You're going to be breeding a ground in relationships for people to pretty much lie to you. And here's how it works. It's two things that's going to happen. When you set those expectations, they're going to either A, roll with it, and here's the reason, in hopes, they'll hope for the best, right? They'll feel like, you know what? When you start liking me, you ain't gonna worry about them expectations that you're talking about right there. Once things fall in place, that's all I gotta do is keep doing what I'm doing at this particular point. And I'll never have to be held accountable for these lies. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go and roll with it because that's my mindset. The second part is roll with it again. But here's the reason why. Because people tell you on dates what they expect in order for you to be with them. But you have to understand, dating a person is already access. I already got access. That's what I'm thinking. I'm already with you. When I call, you answer. When I say let's go out, you come, right? Even though we're in the dating stage, I'm close to you right now. I'm looking in your eyes. I'm in your space. So therefore, there's already some trust that I got, right? So if you set some expectations on what it takes to be with you, you start to sound like you ain't doing nothing but talking. Because I'm already with you. What are you talking about? What I got to do to be with you? So all I got to do is stay doing what I'm doing. And guess what? It's going to be what it's going to be. But that's going to breed the ground for lying, y'all. And I want to just share that with y'all today. That's going to be the moment of truth. We got to do a better job at making people feel comfortable to be themselves around us, right? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to jump into what I like to call the final thought, man. The final thought is important because it kind of ties everything together. And I'm going to let y'all go on and get back to your busy day. Thank you for hanging out with me today when it comes to the moment of truth. Right? Relationship truth. I want everybody to understand that what I'm providing, this seat that I'm sitting on, it ain't easy. It ain't easy. I didn't choose it, it chose me. But I'm going to do it until I'm gone and leave a legacy for you. Check it out, here we go. Now, there's nothing more hurtful than when a person leads or allows you to believe that what you are led or allowed to believe is not the truth. Because when this happens in relationship, it doesn't matter the person's intentions. We put them all, man or woman, in the exact same group, don't we? Open honesty is an expectation that tops the list for daters. When looking for love and companionship, they say it's vital. We look for someone to make us feel that it's real or make us want to believe that it's real before we hand over or accept the official title. Now, lies can be told, showed, lived, acted, presented in many forms, or the real truth can be concealed and never spoken. Many choose to refrain from expressing or revealing up front with the hopes of the Pandora's box never being opened. Now, this is something they don't know. But lies are found in the best of relationships, long and short term, committed girlfriends and husbands, wives and husbands. But being lied to or played like a fool is still considered the unforgivable because it exposed the fact that you made a mistake in judgment. Now, if we look at it from that perspective, we'll spend less time thinking about the lie, thinking about the person that told it, how it made us feel, how we hate that person, how we ain't gonna trust the next person, what tip you gonna be on, how you ain't gonna date nobody, how you gotta get over this hurt, as opposed to what skin that you have in the game. What did I do? What did I pretend to not see? Because I wrote it right here. The reason people lie, and I saved it for last, is because the reason we lie and are lied to is because we allow early cooperation to blind us from the signs. We allow early cooperation to blind us from the signs. That's about being lied to. But the reason we lie, man, it's a need to express who we truly are. When in our relationships, we feel that we can't be who we really are. So I got to lie to you. And that's going to be what I want to share with y'all today. And I want to just say, man, you know what? I'm going to keep on waking up on the side of the solution, right? Let me get on the mic. I'm going to keep waking up on the side of the solution, because that's what the moment of relationship truth is about. I'm about to get up out of here because I ain't want to take up nothing but a moment of your time. I'm the one and only Kenny Talk, Birmingham's own, but guess what? I belong to you. Salute. And let's keep getting it. Let's keep waking up. And I'll holler at you.